I never meant that.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're looking at how Hollywood has portrayed working mothers, the stereotypes, the truth behind them, and how these on-screen moms shape and reflect our real-world expectations. From the frazzled executive who's always missing school plays, to the single mom who can't catch a break, we're breaking down 4 of the most common tropes, asking how fair they really are, and exploring how both pop culture mirrors and molds our views of the modern working mom.
Oh, and if you don't have that Harry Potter book by then, don't even bother coming back.
Think about your own mom. Maybe you're a working mom yourself.
Nothing works around here except for me. I've been running this hotel for 15 years, and I have never had a day off. Oh my God! Sorry.
If you were a character in a movie or TV show, how would they describe you in a few words? The harried career woman who misses the science fair for a client pitch? The villainous boss mom? Think the Miranda Priestleys of the world. The supermom juggling emails with one hand and frosting cupcakes with the other?
That's right. You don't have to be a superwoman.
Or the martyr mom who's constantly putting everyone else first? Maybe you identify with pieces of all of them. Maybe it depends on the day. Or maybe you're thinking, really? Is that all we get? Stick with us as we break down the working mom stereotypes Hollywood can't seem to quit.
Oh my God. I can have everything I want. Thank you.
The harried career woman. Meet the time-crunched executive. You know, the one trying to run from one event to another in corporate heels, is constantly checking her emails, and is often late to every play, pageant, and science fair.
You gonna come to the science fair today?
Sorry, honey. She can't. Mommy's...
She has to go to work. Yeah.
She's running on coffee, guilt, and whatever's left of last night's Pinot. This is the multitasking queen, juggling client calls and carpools, board meetings, and bake sales, usually dropping one and blaming herself for both. She shows up in Sex and the City's Miranda Hobbs, balancing law and motherhood until she realizes her baby's more bonded with Magda than her.
We both know that this isn't working. And as much as I would like it to, it's not just gonna magically change.
Well, what are you saying?
I can't keep working like this. I'm going to have to cut way back to 50 hours a week. 55 tops.
Or Kate Reddy in I Don't Know How She Does It, who does whatever it takes to avoid the scornful eye of the other parents. Should she drop the ball even once? She's always thinking ahead and dodging judgment like it's part of her workout routine.
The other basic rule of juggling is that what goes up must come down.
Meanwhile, it almost feels like Lynette from Desperate Housewives gets punished the second she starts prioritizing work again.
When Lynette went back to work, she was aware her new job would be demanding. What she hadn't anticipated was the night shift.
There are also those like Amy from Bad Moms, who burn out trying to be perfect and decide to burn the rulebook instead.
Screw it. Let's be bad moms.
Oh, I'm in.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is exciting. I'm in.
Yes, to bad moms.
Bad mom.
The message is clear. If you're not 100% present 100% of the time, you've failed. It's a stereotype shaped by society's unrealistic expectations, and one that reinforces them. It ignores the triple shift so many moms pull: working a 9-to-5, managing the home, and carrying the emotional load for everyone in it. Let's not forget there's no clocking out time in motherhood. And hey, world, it usually takes 2 people to make a baby, and yet we're not really seeing this trope extend to fathers. Well, not anywhere nearly as often.
I've cooked dinner, corrected homework. I'm making the lunches for tomorrow. I talked a first-year resident through a really tough intubation in Espanol, and you are trying to get credit for, oh, look at this.
These portrayals reflect real pressure, but they rarely show the mother as a whole. Just hurried, harried, and never quite enough.
At least once a day, I feel like the worst mom in the world. And I cry in my car. Then I shuttle the kids to piano lessons and soccer games and dance classes and doctor's appointments before my daily trip to the grocery store. Ugh, this chick seems like she's got it all figured out.
The villainous boss mom. Like the harried mom, the villainous boss mom has society whispering behind her back, but for a different reason.
Charlotte, it's so nice you could finally get away from work to spend the holidays with us.
Well, it is Christmas after all, the season of love and joy.
I don't care, Jonathan. We've got to crush the competition and we've got to crush them now.
She's not being judged for failing to have it all. She's being judged for boldly choosing not to even try. She's not scrambling between soccer practice and spreadsheets. She's climbing the corporate ladder in stilettos and stepping over society's expectations on the way up. And that makes people deeply uncomfortable, because heaven forbid a woman chooses boardrooms over baby bottles. Take Miranda Priestley in The Devil Wears Prada.
Girls need new surfboards or boogie boards or something for spring break.
Hello? The twins also need flip-flops.
She commands Runway magazine with a withering glance and the emotional warmth of a glacier. People quake in their Chanel boots just hearing her heels click down the hallway. But even Miranda makes a small maternal gesture, pulling strings to get her twins a coveted early edition of Harry Potter.
We have all the published Harry Potter books. Twins want to know what happens next.
You want the unpublished manuscript?
Well, we know everyone in publishing. It shouldn't be a problem, should it? And you can do anything, right?
Still, it reads less like a loving mother and more like damage control for her absence. And of course, her ambition comes at a price. Her marriage collapses, she's branded cold and joyless, and we're left to assume that no woman can chase power without also chasing away love.
So I don't need to fetch Stephen from the airport tomorrow?
Well, if you speak to him and he decides to rethink the divorce, then yes, fetch away.
And Miranda's far from alone. Nicole from The White Lotus is often condemned for her lifestyle, especially by her husband, who is intimidated by her success. Jules from The Intern is basically told she has to pick a side.
Mark Zuckerberg never brought in a CEO, and he was a teenager.
So what's the takeaway? The villainous boss mom sends a loud, clear message. Pick a lane and stay there. These characters are punished for stepping outside the lines, stripped of softness, and villainized simply for refusing to center their lives around traditional motherhood. Their sin isn't being bad moms, it's being women who want something else.
I've been trying, Catherine. I've been trying to talk to you this whole day.
About what?
About everything. I didn't even know that you had a new roommate. What's his ass had to tell me?
I know. And Gary told you. All you have to do, Mom, is ask. Seriously.
The Supermom. We guess, and yes, we're rolling our eyes as we say this, for every villain there has to be a hero. Enter the Supermom.
Your mom can do anything. She's Supermom.
She doesn't just juggle work and family. She does it in heels, with a homemade lasagna cooling on the counter and a spreadsheet of extracurriculars color-coded by child. Whether motherhood was initially part of the plan or not, she'll stretch even further to make it all work. Managing a couple of kids isn't all that different from leading a team at work, just with a few more sticky fingers and tantrums.
Whatever you do, try to remember when you're on the stand. Don't say, Mom, this is great.
But it is. I mean, how often do you get to have your own mother represent you in court?
Well, hopefully not that often.
She runs on caffeine, calendar alerts, and sheer willpower. One minute she's leading a presentation with C-suite execs. The next she's constructing a Pinterest-worthy bake sale table like it's her side hustle. She's the kind who somehow remembers to pack allergy-free snacks, plan birthday parties with hand-sewn goodie bags, and still look like she's had a full night's sleep. In some cases, she might literally be saving humanity by day and still make it home for bath and bedtime.
Driver, no! We'll take that!
The Supermom is shiny, efficient, and relentlessly competent. She's aspirational by design. The gold standard, the blueprint, the one who gets it all done and makes it look easy. But behind that cape is a message that cuts deep. If you can't keep up, maybe you're just not cut out for this. Vulnerability doesn't get much screen time, and if she stumbles, it's framed as a dramatic beat. A brief detour before she powers through with a fresh blowout and a bigger to-do list.
We could make Pawnee our home base. Kids could go to school in Pawnee, and it would be a huge career move for you. The pros of me running for governor are the same thing. It's the same list.
The Supermom trope often reflects and reinforces societal expectations that women should be able to do it all. While it can be empowering to see strong, capable women, it can also create pressure and guilt for real mothers who can't live up to these fictional standards. And while she might look like she's crushing it, chances are the only time she stops moving is when she's sobbing into a Tupperware of perfectly frosted cupcakes at 1 a.m.
Mommy will be out in a minute.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. The Martyr Mom. The Martyr Mom. She's the emotional backbone, holding it all together with a threadbare smile and a mile-long to-do list.
I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? And still there never seems to be a single penny left for me.
She never puts herself first. Not because she doesn't want to, but because she feels like she can't. Her identity is wrapped up in being needed. If something's falling apart, she'll fix it. If someone drops the ball, she'll catch it. Her appearance usually says it all. No time for manicures or blowouts, no luxury handbag in sight. To really drive the point home, she's often portrayed as a single mom too.
I mean, the dynamos, raising a kid, and running a business all on your own.
Well, honey, I didn't have a choice. I couldn't go home.
She's become a staple in film and TV, the embodiment of sacrifice. The audience is meant to admire her strength, but her exhaustion is rarely acknowledged as a problem. Instead, it's treated like proof of her devotion.
I've been here 10 years, right? Have I ever called in sick or missed a shift once? I've worked Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving.
Her suffering becomes the standard for good motherhood. This trope sends a message that real moms give until they're empty, that personal needs don't matter, and that strength means never asking for help. The Martyr Mom doesn't just run on fumes. She's expected to smile through it. Her self-neglect is framed as a badge of honor. The character often finds resolution only when someone else finally acknowledges her worth. But that validation doesn't undo the damage of years spent erasing herself.
Lupita, after you went to bed last night, none of us could sleep.
We realized we were being selfish. You didn't fail, Mom. You just can't do it alone.
This version of motherhood might be familiar, but it shouldn't be the default. It's a fast track to burnout. Together, the Supermom and the Martyr Mom paint two sides of the same impossible coin. One's flawless under pressure, the other is crumbling for the cause.
Where's the file?
Nowhere. I just got sent on an errand and I'm already running late, so do me a favor, get these pressed for me, all right?
Sure, in my spare time.
By the way, 11 o'clock, 2 poodles waiting your cart.
2 what?
Can't be late for time.
One conquers her to-do list in heels, the other powers through in a bathrobe. But both are expected to keep going without pause, praise, or even a decent nap. These characters may look different on screen, but they push the same message. A good mom is one who gives everything, expects nothing, and never lets it show. Let's call a spade a spade. It's unrealistic and unsustainable.
I was making your quinces about me. I guess I wanted people to show up and say, look at the amazing single mom pulling it all together by herself.
Maybe it's time for some new moms on screen. Give us moms who forget picture day, burn the pancakes, and still get bedtime cuddles. Moms with messy buns, louder opinions, and zero interest in pretending they've got it all figured out.
Honestly, Malcolm, where'd you get the idea that a job is supposed to be fun? That's not what I'm talking about! The truth is, work is hard and miserable, and nobody likes doing it.
The kind who love their kids like crazy, but also love sleeping in, being left alone, and getting promoted. No more martyrs, no more superheroes. Just women who are flawed, funny, tired, resilient, and doing their best without needing a cape or a crisis to prove it.
I think as a parent, best thing you can do is just don't try to fix it. Just be there for her. Just let her know you love her.
That's good.
What do you find to be the most relatable and unrelatable aspects of working mothers on screen? Give us a description of the kind of mother you want to see more of in the comments.
We'll do the whole thing. The ceremony, the stupid waltz. We're gonna show them what single mothers can pull off.